Hi, we're here with another Rockstar Health and Fitness Extra, and today's guest is the incredibly talented Armin Van Buuren.
Hello.
How's it going?
Very well.
I have to tell you, I'm obsessed with your new single, Another You.
Thank you.
Obsessed. Obsessed. Like, I love this song. There's right when he says, "I'm not saying I'm not sorry," grabs you.
I'm not saying I'm not sorry. Just looking for another you.
Tell us about how that song all comes together.
Well, to put the long story short, I actually met Mr. Props when we were at some award show. He got awards for his single Waves, which I love. It's
love
a great
that song too. It's great.
And I got an award for my single This Is What It Feels Like. So we just met up, and he was like walking around with all these awards, and I had my awards, and so we're like, "So, buddy, let's do something together." You know how it goes. You know, usually nothing ever happens.
Yeah, exactly.
But in this case, we met up because his current manager, used to work at Armada, my label.
Oh.
I'm co-owner in the label. So, you know, he had his number, and I just called him up. I said, you know, if you're ever near the studio, just come by. We'll do a coffee. And he came by, and he played me this hook. He said, well, I have this hook for this song. It's just, at the moment, it's just an a cappella. There's no music. I just thought that the hook was great. But, you know, it's only a chorus. There's no verse, nothing. And then he told me this story about a broken microphone, which is really funny. That the microphone that he recorded the chorus with was broken. And he could only he wanted that vocal in the track.
He was happy with the sound of the broken microphone?
Yeah, because that makes his voice unique and everything. Okay. So I was like, okay. Well, he said, if you want to record more, because he heard that the song needed more lyrics. So I said, well, I'll record more lyrics, and I'll dare you. I take the challenge of fixing this vocal, because I know for a fact that with any microphone we could recreate the sound of a broken microphone. Broken,
yeah, exactly.
So we did it. We went to the most expensive studio in the Netherlands.
You broke the microphone?
I didn't break the microphone. I just, we used a technique called match EQ, which is a little bit of a nerdy language, but it basically meant that we sort of try to copy the sound of that broken microphone. And while we were there, we recorded a whole string orchestra. So there I was as a little conductor conducting the orchestra.
Did you really conduct the orchestra?
Yeah. Yeah. So in the track you hear like there's real strings.
You can hear it. It's beautiful.
You know, it's just, it gives so much more. You know, it adds the human element to the track, which makes all the difference in my case. Well,
so when you create it, do you take it and you just kind of add layer upon layer? Are you looking for or listening for something that you're like, it's missing this layer?
No, we were. I had strings in there, but they came from some samples. But it just misses the human touch, even though you move them around and you change velocities and whatever. It just doesn't sound like real strings. So I just said, when we're in the studio, I'm just going to go all the way. I'm going to put all my money on red,
Got it.
and see if the craps actually. We'll see. And it actually turned out that the single turned out really nicely. And at one point, I have to be honest with you, I was 3-minute song, and I felt like I never spent more time on one track. It's like so many layers of vocals, big orchestra, and it still needs to sound like a dance track, right? Crispy. Sure. You don't want to lose that sort of crispiness in a dance track, which has sort of a raw, dancey feel to it. So I was just so glad that it was done, and then Mr. Props was happy. Actually, I'll tell you a funny story. Christmas Eve, he came to my house because he was fed up with one delay on his vocal.
Wow.
And it was, I think it was a
Could you even hear it?
I couldn't even hear it.
Okay.
I couldn't hear it. But he's a genius. Mr. Props is a genius. He deserves a lot of credit for the song. And I was really happy to be able to produce it. So I did all the music. And it was really, really great to work together with him on this. Really exciting.
Well, I'm excited because I get to also work it at radio here in the U.S. So I can't wait to take it and run with it. And obviously I know you're very busy internationally, so your schedule is incredibly insane, I'm sure. What are some of the things you do to stay healthy and fit while you're traveling?
Well, actually, my wife is a fitness instructor.
Oh, well, okay.
So that helps.
What kind of fitness instructor is she?
She does, was it Power Plate? And, this thing called the Power Plate, which is apparently really new. And, it's just, I don't know, just general.
So does she work out with you when you're at home?
Not necessarily, but she does go out running a lot, and I sort of followed her. In the beginning, I was just like, this was when we met, like years ago. And I started to do it myself as well and started to enjoy it. And, you know, she does most of the cooking, I'm ashamed to say. I should do.
She's probably a good cook, though.
Very good cook and very healthy, so everything's fresh in our house. Our only poison is wine. We love red wine, but for the rest,
it's a lot of antioxidants.
Exactly. It's bad for your teeth, though.
So when you travel, what do you do while you're on the road when she's not there to help you?
Well, actually, I found a really good way to stay in shape. And, you know, every hotel
has a gym.
Has a gym,
yes.
But even better, they have a running mat. You know what a running map is? Ask any reception of a 5-star hotel, and they'll give you this little map that has a 3-mile, 5-mile, and 8-mile run. And the cool thing is, you get, usually those runs go through the highlights of the city.
I was just going to say, dude, I love talking to artists and finding out their healthy secrets. And you see common threads, and this is one of the common threads I hear a lot, that you get your cardio and you get to go sightseeing at the same time.
And listen to music, because that's what I do when I work out. I'm totally in the zone. And I used to hate running, and now I think I'm actually addicted to it. I need to run at least 3-4 times a week. So I always go, it's an addiction, you know, and I feel like if a human being could have a reset button, that is your reset button.
That's a good point.
Because sometimes I'm frustrated, somebody sends me a nasty email, I did a remix that somebody didn't like, somebody on social media was rude, whatever, you know, you just feel bad in general. You put on your running shoes, you know, sweater, music.
Absolutely.
You go running,
and
you come back.
Your body. It's scientifically proven.
It reset. It reset, and I come back and I have a bottle of water, and I feel like a new human being.
Isn't it amazing? And it's all right there. It's your choice. It's your body. You don't even need a machine. You just go for it.
It just takes that little step of getting your running shoes, putting them on, and you know, switch off your phone, no emails.
Yeah.
Because you know the thing is, if you stare at your screen for 45 minutes, the time goes really fast, right?
Yes.
But you don't really miss anything. Those 45 minutes to an hour a day, it can make you feel so much better if you just go running, and it energizes you for the rest of the day.
Absolutely, and then you sleep better, and it's a ripple effect. And for me, I love being outside when I exercise.
Oh yeah, me too.
Because then you get the fresh air, you get the beauty, you get to it's very grounding.
Absolutely.
Do you do yoga?
No. I am actually interested in, but I want to follow classes, and in order to follow classes, you need to be there every Monday or every Tuesday, and my schedule is so hectic. But I talked about it with my wife, actually, that we're actually really going to
invest. You could just learn a couple of the basic poses. And
I'm very interested in it. And I hear all my friends talking about it. A lot of producers and DJs.
I'm a yoga teacher, too, because it's changed my life. It had such a profound effect on me, and it changes so many aspects of your life, improve, that I was like, oh my God, I want to share this, and I became a teacher. So
cool. That's awesome.
Amazing. And then do you do any sort of sit-ups or weights or push-ups, any of that?
Usually some, I need to work a little bit on my, you know.
We all do.
The big 4-0 is approaching, so we need to, you know. and Erica, my wife, she taught me quite some moves, you know, just to work out. And it just, sometimes it's just hurting, but I need to.
It does. But it hurts so good.
Yeah.
And what about, do you have any sort of meditation practice, or is there anything you do to get you in a zone before you take the stage?
I'm a big fan of ambient dub music. It's a style, believe it or not.
Okay.
And I really like, you know, when I'm on a plane right before a gig or on the bus before I go to a show. Not immediately before the show, but when I drive to a show. Mm-hmm. I usually I have these thing called in-ears. Mm-hmm. And in-ears is what artists used to sing when they're on stage. Yep. You see those little plastic thing covering the ears. The cool thing about it is that it completely
blocks out the sound.
Blocks out everything, and you're so into the music. And I don't turn it up really loud. I turn it on mildly. And then I listen to this ambient dub stuff, you know, and I'm huge big fan of it. It's like, you know, I just get really, really relaxed.
Is it a way, then, does your brain kind of calm down and just get into the music? It sounds like an incredible form of meditation.
I guess it is, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I never really thought of it.
If you're quieting the because what meditation really is it's focused concentration. Mm-hmm. So it's about focusing on something that quiets the mind. So the chatter quiets. It could be the breath. It could be a mantra. It could be the music.
It's the music.
So that's interesting.
Well, it's hardly even music. It's, my father calls it muzak, because I listen to this guy, you should check him out on the internet. His name is Biosphere. He's from Denmark, and he has these albums out where you have like 5 minutes of wood crackling fire, you know, like you hear the crackling of wood, and I run to that. You know, I go running to that.
Wow.
And my wife listens to that music. Can you run to that? It's walking on the beach and hearing that. You can almost smell the
fire.
The fire. And it just takes you to, you know, takes you to another dimension. It opens your brain. And I guess that's what you can call meditation.
There's many styles. So, well, a lot of interesting information. And be sure to get his latest single, Another You, on iTunes. And every other outlet. The video's coming, so I can't wait to see that. It's a lot of surprises. And we're going to go run mile 3.
That's
or whatever it is. Go sightseeing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll see you later.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Armin Van Buuren, and you're watching Rockstar Health and Fitness with the beautiful Laurie Rischer.
Looking for another you.